Greetings. Welcome to the moral of the story. I'm Tom Lovett with your story. And as it goes, I tell a story, you listen to the story, and then you get to choose a moral of the story, or the moral of the story, or a life lesson. But first things first, the quote, "You may see me struggle, but you will never see me quit." And now the story. During the Revolutionary War, a young British soldier found himself separated from his unit, numb with cold, and so far away from home. He stumbled from the woods into that small town. Going from door to door, he hoped for, he begged for a morsel of food and a warm fire. But the townspeople constantly slammed their doors in his face. Discouraged, the young British soldier searched that town until he found a large black kettle pot. He filled that pot with snow and dragged it to the center of the town, and then began to gather wood to build a fire. As the fire began to melt the snow, the curious townspeople made their way from their doors and their windows onto their porch to see what that young soldier was doing. Soon the water was boiling, and the soldier took 3 small, smooth stones and very slowly dropped them into the water. With a spoon from his pouch, he stirred that water, and every now and then he would dip that spoon into that pot of water and taste it as if it were the best soup he'd ever tasted. The curiosity of the townspeople drew them from their porches over to the young man to see what was in that pot. Now, that man, as he stirred with his spoon and tasted the water in that pot, he soon said, "I bet you a few onions would surely make this taste even better." An old man said he might have a few onions to spare, and he made his way to his home to get the onions. And soon he was back. And after the onions were added to the pot, the soldier commented that a bunch of carrots and say about 20 potatoes would make it taste even better. And soon some of the townspeople were back with their contributions to the pot. When the soup was done, the soldier let the old man who made the first contribution have the first serving. Soon all the townspeople were enjoying stone soup. And the soldier said this was the best stone soup he had ever tasted. And the moral of the story is, well, to be continued.